Hi, third graders. We're going to check our work for DLA, Day 3, Week 24, and today is Thursday. Okay, let's look at number 1 and 2. The directions say, complete the analogy. An analogy is the relationship between words. So notice how there are 2 dots here and 4 dots here. I'm going to cover the words after the 4 dots, and I'm just going to focus on these first 2. How are the words north and south related? Well, I know that they are directions. We have north, south, east, west, and they're the opposite directions. So let's look at this one. This is the word east. What word would be another direction that would be the opposite of east? And it's west. So if you put west, give yourself a star. Number 2, child, children. So again, I'm going to cover up this word and I'm going to look at how child and children are related. Well, I know child is singular, meaning one child, and children is more than one. So singular and plural. So let's look here. Party is singular. What would be the plural of party? And that's right, it's parties. Now remember the spelling rule. If you have a word ending with a consonant and a Y, you have to change the Y to an I and add ES to make it plural, more than one. No apostrophe. An apostrophe shows something belongs to something. This is just showing more than one. Okay, let's look at number 3. The directions say, is the subject or predicate underlined? So we have the sentence, I love to listen to the radio in the car. The word I is underlined. So is it the subject, the who or what in the sentence? Or is it the predicate, the doing or action part of the sentence? Well, I is doing something, listening to the radio in the car. So I is the subject because it's the person doing the work or doing the action. If you got that right, give yourself a star. Number 4, correct these sentences. He has ate all of his dinner and the dessert. So we're going to start with a capital H for he, since we start all of our sentences with a capital letter. So if you didn't do that, please do that. And then this goes right along with what we're learning in language arts. We need to put this in the proper past tense. So we know ate is not a correct past tense with the helping verb has. So instead of using has ate, we need to change ate to eaten. He has eaten all of his dinner and the dessert, and then it's a period, or you could also put an exclamation point depending on how you're saying the sentence. So this is what it's going to look like. He, with a capital H, has eaten is your irregular past tense, all of his dinner and the dessert, period. If you got those right, give yourself a star. If you need to pause the video to fix it, please do. Number 5, my friends, Robin and Lucia, has bunk beds in them room. So we need to fix some things here. My needs to be capitalized, and friends stays the same because no apostrophe here. Because we're talking about more than one. So we're talking about plural because you have Robin and Lucia. However, we're going to add a comma between friends and Robin and then after the word Lucia because this is going to be what we call an appositive. If you took out the words between the commas, it would still make sense. The sentence would still make sense. So we're just adding extra information by putting in words between the commas. So make sure you put commas there. Now, since there's 2 of them, we can't use the word has. We need to use the word have, H-A-V-E. They have bunk beds in, not them room, there. And it's spelled T-H-E-I-R because this is talking about people. And people have the letter or have eyes on their head. Well, this This there has an I in the word. And then we just end it with a period. So your sentence would look like this. Capital my friends, comma, Robin and Lucia, comma, have bunk beds in their, spelled T-H-E-I-R, room, period. So if you need to pause the video to fix something, please do. If you got it right, give yourself a star. Okay, so since this is talking about bunk beds down here, number 5, I'm going to be looking for your bunk beds up here in the top corner. Let's see if I can do bunk beds. I don't know, and there's a pillow there and a pillow there, and then a ladder. All right, we'll see how your bunk beds look. I look forward to seeing if they're better than mine. All right, boys and girls, good job checking your work. We'll see you next time.